Yo, what is up, gamers? Welcome back to yet another Elden Ring Nightreign stream. How's it going, everybody? Today, we're gonna be cooking. We're yet again doing a Theorycrafting stream. I'll repeat, we are yet again doing a Theorycrafting stream. No gameplay, no nothing, just looking at relics, looking at stats, pulling up the spreadsheet. A classic. Everdark balancers, threw all my old Theorycrafting right out the window. A lot of it's still relevant, but we need to really reconsider most of the melee and skill-based characters entirely. And Astral, thank you for the freaking 83 months. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate that. Yeah, essentially the Everdark Balancer's relic has ruined our lives, which is good because I didn't get out the video in time, and now the video is going to be up to date when it comes out. So I'm actually really excited for this. This will be like the final best builds in Nightreign video. So I am on a focus on this tonight. I want to get this done tonight. I want to get it edited. I want to get it out tomorrow morning. So that's the plan, chat. Even if this ends up being a shorter stream, even if I don't get to stream gameplay tonight, I'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll actually play the fucking game all weekend. That's sort of the idea, is tonight is working. Tonight is working on stream. All right? And we do have our old builds. We do have our old builds. So it shouldn't be too bad. We have a guiding point, right? We have a guiding point. So first off, are you doing the Nightreign randomizer from Bandai Namco tomorrow? I am not. I am not part of that, no. I'll be streaming my probably just some solo or probably not solo Everdark. God, I want to take a day and do solo. I think maybe Sunday. I think tomorrow we're gonna do I think we're playing with Raph and Cowboy tomorrow. At least that's the what I'm gonna push for. I'm gonna see if they're free. Anyways, I know you guys have been waiting for that. Our God Squad reuniting. We ideally want, well, okay, we need Will of the Balancers. Red and blue. Red and blue on every melee character, right? Because improved melee attack power is 5%. Improved skill attack power is 20%. So that's 40% skill attack power with 2, plus the 10% melee attack power, which is just absurd for melee characters, right? Like, it's absolutely stupid. Not to even mention the FP recovery, which is shit. But they occasionally nullify attacks when damage negation is lowered. If this works in water, if this works with the Scorpion Charm, I'm not sure if it does. That's going to be absolutely stupid because it's 20% to completely ignore an attack. That's not even, you walk through it. You don't even get stunned. It's like it never happened. 0 damage and 0 poise damage, and you just, whoop, just right through it. So that's insanely, it does work with the Scorpion Charm. That's crazy. Does anybody know if it just works in water? Does anyone know if it works in water? I would like to test that. So yeah, Scorpion Charm, amazing for that. And that's crazy. It works in the water too. What the fuck? Okay, that's some bullshit. Wow, so this is just really good. Okay, so that's something we need to consider now. If we had something that we used the blue Will of the Balancers, we need to make sure Will of the Balance we could put instead, because it is just better. Also, slots where we wish we had a red and we couldn't fit Will of the Balancers, now we can. So very crazy stuff. Honestly, it's going to be hard for me not to recommend this just on everybody. And I think this is just as easy as just throwing the earring on and calling it a day. But we should have another look at other stuff. Hengame! And Kami, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome, my freaking. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, this I think is going to be the best one just because you get the additional character skill use, which means you can double zip people on the res and 1 pip. You can boop, 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 boop. That's invaluable from range, like instant res from range on Wilder is one of his best traits. The art activation fire is amazing too, and obviously stamina recovery is really nice too. It's not very good on him, honestly, because he does like big heavy hits. Like it's decent, especially when he does jump attacks, which he does often, but it's not that good. Like there's better stuff, but do we have better stuff? I don't know if we do. You know, because we're only using the guaranteed relics to cook this, right? Improved double, improved crits could be really good, actually. If we wanted to go full damage, we could go Knight of the Baron, but nah, the double zips, man. The double zips, not only is it instant reses from 1 pip ranged, but it's mobility too. And it's just comfy. I like comfy. I'm gonna keep this because I would rock this. Not having the additional one sucks, because then also you need the additional one for Deep of Night when you run the bleed relic. So it's actually a totally moot point. I think this is more consistent. One issue with skill spamming is FP. I don't know if anything can help with that. Starlight shards, baby. Get those starlight shards. Buy them in the shops. Buy them in the shops. Buy infinite in the legendary shops. I want the best for Iron Eye. You're about to get it. You're about to get it. I think that's not going to change. All right, so we're moving on to Guardian. We're going to go in a line, of course. Now for Guardian, chat, let's see. Can he do the colors? So we're going to need red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. Is he one of the characters that can do red, blue, green? It would have to be this one, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. If you see yellow in the colorless one, that means it can't do it. But would it even be worth it for Bird to even go balancer? Like, I don't know, because he needs this. What's up, Pally? That's me. Are you able to sort by created relic rolls, or did you clear it out manually? I wish, man. I cleared out everything. That's why I have 1.3 million merc right now. I sold all my relics. Yeah. Obviously it's a different save file. I just copied my save but yeah, I had to do it all manually. It took, because the way I do relics is really annoying. I favorite every single one I get, so I don't accidentally sell it, even though I'm never gonna accidentally sell it. I just have a thing with it. I'm just like, okay, if it's a good one, I favorite it. So I had to unfavorite every single one, just like this. I had almost 2,000, which, God, I hope 2,000 is not the cap, because we're about to run into some real issues really quickly if it actually is. But yes, that's how I did it. It was a pain in the ass. HP from guarding. Successful guarding fills more of the art gauge. That's what we're looking for. Is that on anything else? Because that's so important. At the same time, I don't know, because like, oh no, that is really good to have that up. It's on a red too. And that's with endurance. It's maybe even better than the HP. But then we get the slowly restores nearby allies while HP is active. Sort of doubles up. Guardian's hard one, man. Yeah, because he only has that on the brooch. And that has health, and health is way better, I think. Well, no, for normal mode, I think so. You don't need that much stamina. Although stamina really does equal health on bird. I don't know. If you want to do damage on bird, use the sigil stone. Oh yeah, they have that now. The strength dex reduce vigor, but oh man, yeah, that is really nice. That is really fucking nice. Are you building him for trios as a support or for solos? That really is the question. That really is the question. Do we build him? God, we really could do multiple builds. In fact, I think we're gonna have to. I think we're actually gonna end up having to. But it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I feel like Bird should just build support if he's going support, you know? Ugh, it's so hard to build him. That's a lot of damage, but we lose vigor. But shit, it's hard. Bird is hard, man. Everything in me says, like, wants to say fuck these two. But we were using this one. Partial HP. Defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge, so he can alt more. But the more I look at that one, the more I'm like, why don't we just do the green one at the bottom here? This one with vigor up instead of, but I don't know, 2 vigor or defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge. It feels like defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge is more beneficial. As much as I like stacking vigor. Yeah, bird is hard, man. I think partial we need on him for sure. It's really comfy on him. Like, I think partial's probably a staple, so we got to run one of those. Poise is also relevant for guard counters. That's true. But even then, I think, yeah, defeating enemies fills more. Like, more alt, so bird can, like, res people is very good. I think that's sort of the plan with bird is winning no matter what. Keeping your team alive. And with this setup, he does. Because you get the HP from guarding. Which is not super great. But this gives you the successful guarding fills more of the art gauge, which is really what you're using it for. So I think at least, if anything, we were to get rid of partial HP and defeating enemies and put on this, you know, Will of the Balance instead. Approved affinity damage negation would help with chip. Actually, this red, and you'd still get the defeating enemies, but we're using it for the partial. I think partial's too good, too important, especially when you go for guard counters and stuff. But that's the thing, is with this build, you're not really doing the guard counter thing. How many guard counter relics do you even have? I think you only have like 1. Like, it can be really strong. And it does feel like a throw not to have the one based on HP. 0. That's crazy. And then the one on HP is only going to be on the one relic, right? The boss relic. Yep. Knight of the Champion, which I really love running, but shit. Like, it's really, really, really good on him. Prayerful Strike Raider. Yeah, no, especially now with the double freaking Will of the Balancers, probably goes hard. I don't know, chat. Bird is so fucking hard. I think we're gonna come back to Bird. He's the hardest fucking character to build for. We're gonna come back to Bird. All right. Remind me to go back to Bird because he's just. I've always had problems with him. All right. I think I'm gonna recommend Knight of the Lord, honestly. The damage up. And then I was gonna go Everjail, but I'm thinking we don't. I'm thinking we switch it up. So maybe something else. Yeah, but Jandolf, that would do a lot of damage. I just don't know. Maybe I should do two. Maybe I should do support bird and attack bird, but yeah, I'll figure it out. Yo, Northside Samurai. Thank you for the 48 freaking months. Holy crap, 4 years, dude. 4 years of support. Thank you so much, Northside Samurai, and enjoy your freaking loyalty badge, the Mound Makers. Thank you. Best Souls content and Twitch while I look at menus and pull up spreadsheets. True though. Two Balancer Relics with the glass necklaces OP on Iron Eye. Can he do it? Oh my god, he can. Holy shit, he's one of the only people who can. Wow. Look at that. Melee Iron Eye. Yo, Call Mower. Call Mower, thank you for the 39 months. Thank you so much, dude. How are you? Successive doesn't work on bows. It does not. I'm about to run some Nightreign. You down? Absolutely fucking not. I'm not even playing the game today. Thank you though. Good luck with your rotten Syrobe. Just it's Theorycrafting day. I told everybody, no, I'm not playing with you. I gotta get this fucking video done. I have to work. Is that about fun? No +1 character skill is kind of off meta. That's a good point. That's a good point. That does sort of suck, but I mean the damage though. The damage. Yo, Cody. Cody Wright, thank you so much for freaking becoming a member, dude. Well, come on in, enjoy those emotes. Thank you. As much as I want to recommend Melee Iron Eye, I don't think I'm gonna. It's very, very good, but it's like, that's like if we're gonna do two play styles, if we're gonna recommend two different play styles, why not? Maybe I do have alternate builds. But I'm trying to keep it to just one, to keep it simple, right? Yeah, no. I'm gonna try to do my best to recommend one single build. That was the whole idea. So people aren't like, you know, a lot of people don't like that. I want to recommend 1 giga build. You know? And the thing with this, chat, is that the Evergels don't work in the DLC now. So I'm thinking maybe we run something else. I could just do frostbite bow. Extend duration of weak point. I don't know. Man, drop the jails. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe go for night invaders. I mean, that's the thing. Even in the new map, you don't get night invaders often, and you don't get night invaders at all in the normal map. Like, this isn't for Deep of Night. If it was a Deep of Night guide, it would be different. I would recommend night invaders, but this is like standard, only 3 slots. I wish I could hide the Deep of Night slots somehow. You're awful and terrible. Thank you. Leave the world. Are you trying to say kill yourself? It's not very nice, dude. I think you need to relax. I think you, who hurt you? That's crazy. Just like sitting here, like looking at stats, not even doing anything. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that the YouTube chatters hit different. I'll tell you, Chen. I still miss the sewer channel comment. That was funny. I think it was American accent sewer channel. This is a fun one though. You're awful and terrible. Leave the world. That's like the most PG way I've ever heard someone tell me to kill myself. Fucking coward, bitch. Just say it. It's funny. Yeah, I should probably ban him. Actually report him too, because it's really fucked up. If you said that to like anyone else, dude, like, fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit. You're actually the fucking worst. I'm not gonna say what I actually want to say because I'll get banned, but you know, context clues. Bro said use a black separation crystal. Oh my god. He wants me to fucking leave his world. Stop invading. Holy shit. Oh my god, Grand Plunkett, dude. You're the funniest fucking dude. Holy shit. That's so good. That's so fucking good, actually. YouTube chatters will say that shit with their full government name as their user. This guy actually does have his like full name, I think. No, Alex Assassin. Ooh, edgy. And he's got an AI cat as his profile picture. That's crazy. I don't know what possesses these people to come in here. I haven't even done PvP in like a year. Like, I'm not even controversial yet. Just wait for my Dust Bloods arc where I fucking shit on everybody. Everybody's like, friendly, you know, like waving to everybody, and then I just fucking murder them all for no goddamn good reason at all. That's when, you know, I expect the Please, black separation crystal in real life. You know, that's when I expect that. Not when I'm just sitting here like doing like helping people, like theory crafting builds, not even for myself, for others. Like, what the fuck? What's the matter with you? Save it for next year. Mod him? Yeah. Yo, Blue Radley, thank you so much for the 80 months. Welcome back, dude. How are you? How you doing? Oh my god, I can't even finish talking. Or Theorycrafting, Northside Samurai, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. Welcome on in, everybody. Enjoy those emotes. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I do miss your invasion streams. I miss invading, man, but there's too much other things to do right now. Ready for the weekend? Excellent. It's gonna be a good one. Pushing back against the hate. Thank you, Northside Samurai. I appreciate that. Yeah, people like that are just weird. I've had a lot of weird YouTube comments lately. I think it's Nightreign gamers. They're just they get mad at the game and they come here and just lash out. Stuck in depth 1. They're like, fuck this game, it's horse shit. Just write a bad Steam review, man. That's what normal people do. It's true. It's actually true. The ping spam, dude. Honestly, the ping spam gets to me sometimes too. Ding 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 ding. Holy crap. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Something very important. I got distracted. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm thankful. Number one, I'm pissed off because I hate these people that come in and like tell me to kill myself. Like telling anyone to kill themselves, like that's so fucking wrong. It's so fucked up on so many levels. Like you're not cool, you're not edgy. Like some people actually do it and it's not funny, you know? Like life is precious. So I hate that. I hate them a lot. Those people that come in and say that shit to me. Because they're gonna say it to other people who can't handle it. I am so used to it. I'm like, it's like a brick wall at this point. I'm just laughing at him like, yeah, okay, dude. Like I'm never gonna do it. I don't want anyone else to. And you know, someone who's really going through it and some asshole comes in and says that, they might push them over the edge. So yeah, fuck you if you do that. That's all. That's my rant. Because like, yeah, like I said, it doesn't affect me at all, but it's gonna affect other people, and that pisses me off that they think that's okay to do. Like these people are so disconnected, like permanently fucking online, that they think like they don't even think about the consequences of what they fucking type. Ugh. Like it must be just playing a video game and they're just that angry. Like, and in that case, I don't think they need to be playing video games. I think they need to, I don't know, read a book or go outside. Or I don't know, go seek help, anger management. Naturalizer, yeah, therapy, exactly. Naturalizer, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Sorry. To Redonk, welcome on in. Enjoy those emotes. Thank you, Naturalizer. Yeah, those people definitely need help. Touch snow because winter. I guess it depends on where you live, but yes. Man, yeah, no, they're getting coal from Santa. They're getting coal from Santa, that guy. Sorry, make me go on a mini rant. Not even about myself, but about others, man. It pisses me off. Yeah, I've been on the internet for too long to have those like even faze me even a little bit. I'm just, just like, okay. I wish I could take all the negative comments that everybody else gets and direct them at me. That would be great, because then no one else would get any and I would just laugh it off. People with low IQ and no self-esteem trying to bring down anyone to make themselves feel higher. Exactly. Yeah. I can't help but feel bad for those people, because you know that something must have went terribly wrong in their life for them to want to wish that or say that to anyone, you know? Like, how low do you have to go? How bad does it have to get for someone to be like that? Like, I'm not saying that I'd forgive them and, you know, think they're great. It's just sort of pathetic and sad. All right. Enough of the nonsense. We got a Theorycraft here, chat. That guy threw me way off. He did get to me in another way. He fucking distracted me with his assholeness. Back to the relic table, I see. Yep, those fuckers put a wrench in my plans, dude. We had it all figured out. We were so smart. And now they just threw this fucking stupid relic and it's ruined my whole life. But also I wanted to have another look because I want to maybe get rid of the Evergel. I'm not sure if we should have Evergels in these. So, especially with a lot of people wanting to do the DLC stuff. But I could always do both. I could always do Evergel meta's dead now. I mean, I think it is. That's the thing, is that because the melee characters got their way to get damage, they have no reason to rush all the Evergels now. And they were like the main reason to do Evergels. The other characters already have really good damage and they have ways to get damage. Besides Iron Eye, I think is the problem. Besides Iron Eye. Iron Eye is like the exception, but even then he's got his mark. He's got the true damage on the poison mark when you're in Deep of Night. So there's a chance for the new map in Deep of Night. Exactly. That's the thing, is if you bring these into Deep of Night, then you're fucked if you bring the Evergel relic. You literally are wasting a slot. But this isn't a Deep of Night guide. This is a normal guide, and I have to keep that in mind. But I also do want this to translate well in case people want to play Deep of Night. So that's why I'm like, do I just not do this? Let me see. Can we get a blue, yellow? There's blue, yellow, red. Blue, yellow, red might be good. Just Iron Eye's Goblet. Because we could just put on health instead. We could just put in big health. And then we could still have Knight of the Lord and the bow attack power, right? So we could still have the holy bow start. We could still have the swap damage, and then we could also have the HP. This seems very good. We could also go blue, green, but really that yellow one we want. The holy one is so good. Holy's so good for so many bosses. Plus improved bow attack power is what, 9% damage on bows? Oh no, it's 6. It's 6. Shit, it's still the only one that didn't get buffed. I forgot they buffed everything but the bows. So does rally work on Iron Eye bow attacks? It does, but when you get hit with Iron Eye, you're gonna heal. You know. So I'm leaning more towards this, chat. I'm leaning more towards this. Now I am tempted to do like the stamina recovery ones instead, because those are really good to keep up the momentum. Let me look at everybody's stats very quickly. See, he has a C in HP, so he could definitely use the vigor. Need the extra skill +1. You don't have it. These are guaranteed relics only. Yep. So don't get it. Revenant D. Oof. Recluse D. BBB. Okay, so those are really the only low health characters. Yeah, I think no. I'm gonna get rid of the Everjail, chat. We're not gonna do Everjails because again, it doesn't scale well into the Deep of Night stuff too, which I know is different, but I would like these to translate well into that if people want to just like add on to these builds, right? I think I'll mention that. I think I'll mention that. Stat relics from the signboard. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. I feel like most of the time the other relics are better. Some of those are pretty not significant enough. So strength relic for Iron Eye is very good. Yeah, for melee Iron Eye it is. But again, I'm not gonna hit triangle. Yeah, I'm not gonna push that. I think we need to really have a good look at every single relic here and see. Okay, so this should buff our bow damage. Physical attack up +2. Let's do a test. I have an idea. I have a really good idea. All right, so physical up +2. Try relic on runs to see if you like them. I've tried every single relic in the entire game. That's why I'm making the guide. 69, nice. Let's double check because the damage numbers can be 68, 69, 69. I wonder why it's like weirdly inconsistent by like 1 point sometime. All right, so 69 compared. And now we're going to throw on the Holy Relic. So this is going to change the damage type. We're going to have a little less fizz. And I'm not really sure with the resistance on this. I'm assuming it's 0 to everything. 74. Okay, so this does quite a bit more. And it gives me Holy, which a lot of bosses are weak to. So I feel like Edge of Order, and it gives the boosting counterattacks after you mark. So I feel like that's really, really good. I could also go for the increased mark duration. Which, again, I was debating even throwing on before. So in terms of Iron Eye guaranteed relics, we have the extended duration of weak point, which endurance and dex is okay. Crits earn runes is terrible. Don't even look at that. This is just a better version, unless we really need a yellow. Well, no, it's yellow. They're both yellow. This is just better. So this is garbage. This poison one, I remember we were doing poison eye. That's right. I was debating between going the poison Iron Eye route or the Everjail, and we came to the conclusion that the Everjail would be better. But now, especially with the new one, the poison might be more consistent, actually. Yeah. Improved vigor, strength, fuck that. Improved arcane, fuck that. Yeah, this could be good. This could be good. The art activation adds poison effect, and obviously that's really good. And obviously the weak point's okay. The weak point's okay. Because you don't have the +1 mark right away, the weak point's like a decent, like, replacement, really. All right, so starting armament inflicts poison is exactly what we want, right? Yeah. Chat, am I stupid? What else did we run? Was it that one I just looked at? Yeah, I thought it was frostbite and poison, but I was like, no, I'm thinking of executor. Yeah, it had the so I could just run that, but is the other one red? Okay, yeah. I think running both is better. Red, yellow, blue, is that a thing? Red, yellow, blue. Yeah, red, yellow. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Wait, is that not red? Am I stupid? Yeah, no, I am stupid. I don't want to talk about it. Isn't there a mark where you have things equipped? No, I guess not. Okay. Oh, it blends into the top of the crystal. All right. So starting armament inflicts poison. Yep. And then the big damage. Okay, so this is poison damage. So we're going the poison route instead of the holy route. Because this gives attack power when facing poison inflicted enemy as well, plus the poison on the alt. But maybe we just do this instead. But then if we do the poison's really good too. Fuck, I really think I think now the poison route is definitely more appealing. Because almost everybody's weak to poison. And some bosses are strong against holy, so this would be a better overall recommendation, I think. You can usually get a good poison bow or greases in a run. I mean, you can usually get an Erd Tree bow in a run too. So that's what I'm trying to take into account. Poison is very good. Lots of bosses can be poisoned. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's easier to do poison inflicting. And then plus this with the auto charge, more alts. It's not very good, that one, admittedly. It's better to do the enemies killed. But attack power up when facing poison inflicted enemy. Plus, if you do switch bows, you still have the poison buff on your alt. And you can do it close range to get the poison and rot in vicinity, increases attack power. On this relic, which is like not, I think it's like a 10% bonus for a bit. So it's not bad. We'll lose out on like the FP. Like the FP really doesn't do fuck all unless you're spamming barrage. Or, you know, any bow weapon art, which isn't, they're not super great, but I don't know. How often are you in range of the poison procs? That's a very good point. Yeah, usually that doesn't work. What do you guys think about frostbite bow instead? Which would have to be green, I think, right? I really like the frostbite bow. Iron Eye should be kind of close. Yeah, you got to be pretty damn close for that proc to activate. I do know that. The range is pretty shit. What do you go to, Relics, for Duchess? You're about to find out. Just got to get through this. I have a poison rain of arrow builds a tread. Well, okay. Guess the FP would be a little useful in that regards then. Frostbite also comes with fizz defense up. Yep. The only normal relic with fizz defense. Melee Iron Eye? No, definitely not. Like, it's good, but I don't want to recommend it to new players. Yeah, we're sort of going with like a good stuff, but reasonable stuff. You know, so I am going to ask people to like, yeah, swap for the Knight of the Lord damage. But yeah, I don't know, chat, it's hard. It's a hard one. I'm glad we're rethinking this one. God, even that one's really good for Iron Eye. Crits would probably not get the crit though. Defeating enemies feels more the art gauge, and auto charge is really nice. I know this would have to be Deep of Night. Attack power per poison fucks if you stack it. Yeah, I know. That's why it's like, it's sort of nice because this would transition nicely into Deep of Night, getting used to this poison playstyle. That's why I sort of want to recommend it, because this build honestly is what I would use for Deep of Night, which I think I actually do use this exact build. Yeah, you get the starting bow with poison because it's consistent. You get the Knight of Lord for the damage, and then yeah, either this or like some health, you know, Knight of the Fathom instead. But attack up when facing poison inflicted enemy. That's like all the time, and that activates from anywhere, so that really carries your damage quite a bit. It definitely evens out the physical damage loss from the poison. That's better than the proc. It is, because it happens from anywhere, right? I hate the weapon switching so much. I know. I know. We had a debate on this last time, but I was like, hey, if you don't like the weapon switching, you can just throw on the health instead, and maybe I'll mention that. But I mean, you're losing out on Iron Eye's damage, man. Yo, what's up, Kaylee? Why did I read that as Oricrafting? Yo, what the fuck does that mean? Should I be worried? Yeah, I think, chat, I think this is it. I think this is the way now. This is guaranteed relic theory crafting? Yes. Yes. You have no space? What do you mean I got no fucking space? There's plenty of... It's displaying on there. Are you on your phone? Are you like crunched in on mobile? What the heck? All right, all right. I came across a deadly bug where the Valkyrie stuck around during the worm phase. Oh, fuck. Are you serious? That's so shitty. I guess you'll fucking lose. Yeah, I like this, chat. This is what we had before, and I think it's the best overall one. And it'll keep people used to for the deep of Night relic too. Tried the DLC boss relic. Make the poison and rot more powerful. I mean, you have to get hit for it. And Iron Eye, if you get hit, he fucking dies. And it's only rot. I guess, no, yeah, no. Rot in vicinity increases the health. Attacks inflict rot when you get hit. And status ailment gauges slowly increase attack power. That's not on the enemy, that's on you. You have to be taking status for that to proc, so it doesn't help your poison at all. If you were to do a whole build around it, it could be okay, but it's way too niche in my opinion. You've already messed with that quite a bit. All right, so this is definitely it. New players, but they've beaten all the bosses. Yeah, exactly. This is for new players who have got through all the bosses and want to min-max their characters to start like grinding the game and like maybe just playing the game after, or starting Deep of Night. I think these are really good starting builds for doing anything. That's why I'm trying to make them extremely generalized, but also like meta as fuck. Because I mean, it does. This is what I would run. Literally, this is exactly what I would run if I were to play Deep of Night. So I'm also trying to put myself in those players' shoes. What I would want. Okay. Guardian is a work in progress. Fuck Guardian. I hate Guardian. All right, Duchess time. Duchess time. Bro, you don't have +1 skill in any of your relics with that setup. Bro, there's no +1 skill in any guaranteed relic in the entire game. Bro. All right. Yeah, fuck Guardian. Yeah, I agree. Wait, no. Wait, stop. Okay. Can you buy any? You sure can't. Nope. All RNG, baby. This is what Ishizaki wished for. Now, I'm tempted to do something like this. Like melee Duchess. She can't do them all, though. So, that sort of sucks. Wait, can she? No, she can't, right? Yeah, no, because there's only the 2 colors in each, yeah. So, unfortunately, she can't. But she will be able to do successive, and I think successive is going to be a must on her. I think successive is too good on her. So she always needs green. She's always going to need a green slot, which thankfully she does have green in almost all her relics. Yeah, it's too fucking strong. It's too fucking strong. Even on a caster. Even as a caster, this shit's too strong. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Give me 1 second. Something Izalith! Something Izalith, thank you so much. For the freaking 50 months. Welcome back. Sorry, a little... Got a notif. Important. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much, Something Izalith. Haven't tested it, but do Knight of the Lord and Champion stack with affinity damage? It does. It does. Yes. The successive work on spells. It successive works on okay, so the damage boost is everything, and the successive attacks only work on melee hits, but Slicer counts as a melee hit, so it'll proc on Slicer. Yes, after quite a few slices, you shouldn't rely on it. You should keep a dagger and do 2 charged R2s. And it'll instantly max your bar. That's sort of the play here. Yeah, I remember rocking the yellow. And Everjail. But yeah, if we're gonna say fuck Everjail, which I think we are, we might just do something like this, actually. Look at that. Because now we get FP recovery. We get improved. I would like the other one, but it's fine. Well, actually, it might not be fine. Maybe we could get a red, yellow, green. I don't think so, though. Yeah, no, this would have to be it for 3 different colors. Yeah, damn it. Okay. Yeah, we want successive. I think I would recommend now a skill-based, a melee skilled Duchess. And then this improves the restage. I think it's that easy, chat. I think this is it for Duchess. Like, this is such a strong fucking combo. This is disgusting. And then I'll mention that, you know, for Duchess, eventually you'll want to maybe do a more spell-focused build, too. And maybe I could set up, like, a basic spell build if they really want to, like, play from ranged. But... honestly, without Crystallion or like their sorcery stuff, I don't know. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but we'll just have a look. Let's just have a look. Because it would be nice to give, like, Duchess is a character that can do both. So I think we actually should try to make both. Where's that that big FP one? Well, there's a green. FP on successive, increase FP, max FP up. That one's good. So we could go green and then green still for the damage boost. Yeah, I think triple green or oh, blue. Okay, wait. Wait, hold the phones. I remember there being a really good, I think it's green or yellow. The magic attack power up. I think it was green. If it's green, yep, there it is. But then this is sort of redundant. Shit. It's gonna be hard to get staves without playing Recluse. So I think we don't use this one, but magic attack. Is that the only one with magic attack? Let me actually look. I think that's only relic with magic attack up. Yep. No. Okay. There's Recluse's one with magic attack +2. But that's all it has on it. But I mean, we're sort of desperate for damage here. But then at this point, like, aren't we just getting like stupid? I don't know. That was green. We could do successive, and then we could do the FP, and then we could do the big magic damage, or we could do this anyways, and we could get rid of this. Heck, we could just do both. That might make more sense. The double magic with the FP, stab, Sorcerer's Rise. Man. You really just do be needing to stack magic attack power up. Yeah. Plus the successive. This is probably going to be very good still. Like literally just these. Yeah, chat, I think this is probably the way. I'm gonna replace this with this. Chat, can you think of anything better? Like, am I missing something? I don't think I am. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is it. Caligo? You mean, I mean, that is really good. That is really good for just, but that's like more melee, right? Caligo, obviously, really nice start on her. If we were to do that, I could go, yeah, this, like, we could do. Caligo, starting armament, inflicts frost, prophet, a damage reduction. Heck, we could go this if you wanted to have like a dagger spam build. But I don't think that's very good. I don't think I recommend that to anybody. Oh, do I not have the oh right, the successive necklace duh. Yeah, so we could do something like this instead. But this is really nice. Better. For early game and for damage negation, this is nice. But you're not always gonna get frostbite. I mean, I guess you could always keep a frostbite dagger to do the successive attacks even if you switch off of it, but I don't know if people are gonna do that. I'm not even gonna fucking bother doing that. This does make our early game a lot smoother though. You're totally right. You know, it'd be better is if we're boosting the skill attack power, then we should do the other Caligo relic that gives her the thing that does like 1 billion damage. What color? I think that's blue, right? No, it's green. Yeah. So no, not green. Actually, I don't know what color. Other Caligo, is it yellow? Yeah, I think it's yellow. Thinking about it. Yep. Yeah, no, chilling mist. So instead of that, we'll just do this. Yeah, that way we get insane damage off the get. We still get the invisibility on frostbite. We get the damage up. Yeah, that's 20% more damage on chilling mist. And successive attacks. So we could get the successive attacks. We could start off, what, 2 charged R2s, max damage of 35% more damage, plus 20% from the skill attack power. Plus, if it lands in melee, there's 5% more from the melee attack power. Plus, the attack power up when facing frostbitten enemy when it's afflicted. Plus, the chilling mist on the start. And the invisibility. There we go. Thank you, chat. We cooked. I want to say honestly, fuck the. Well, some people are gonna want a magic version. Some people are gonna want magic Duchess, caster Duchess. So I'll just go down to that one. Yeah, we'll do 2. So I'll keep this one for melee. This is the melee one that I recommend, like 100%. And then if you want to do caster Duchess, I have this one. Because this still has the successive, which is totally broken. And magic attack power-ups. I don't really like her magic build. I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of people use her just as a melee character, but the reality is that she's a caster. You know, she's a fucking caster. She's an insane caster. She can be played as both, but she's definitely better as a caster. I like her magic build in Deep of Night, but not in regular. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm like thinking. Successive does work on carrying sword sources. Yep. On Slicer. And this, again, the successive bonus is global damage. Okay. Done. Oh boy. Okay, Raider has not been blessed to get all the relics. Oh wait, maybe? Oh wait, maybe? It needs to be red, blue, green, right? Yeah, red, blue, green. No. I hate Raider. Still, he can use, I think he needs the successive one. It really is easy as this. And then we need one of the red HP. He needs partial to function. A blue or a green, son of a bitch. Defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge. Fuck that. His ult sucks. It doesn't suck. It's just less than ideal, honestly. I don't think it's worth like going over like poise and vigor. He needs both of these. So actually, green would be good. Oh, right there. His first one. Yep. Wow, it might literally just be that easy. Melee attack power, skill attack power, successive attacks boost attack power, and partial. There you go. However, chat, let's think about this, okay? There's another one. That blue one, I think it has... No. One of the Undertaker relics has insane stuff for Raider. Like, we need to consider that one. I think I had that one on before. Yeah, here we go. The green. Physical attack up +2. Taking attacks improve attack power. This is one of Raider's best relics ever. 15% more damage after taking damage, which obviously is really good. Raider takes damage. That's this whole fucking thing. So having that green on instead of melee attack and skill power might be better. In fact, yeah, I love the Will of the Balancers, but most of the time he unga bungas and he doesn't use skills. I don't know, man. We could also just go skill. We could also go double skill. You know, because this way he gets giga melee. Oh, but wait, I can't get the his HP back on this one. Fuck. Because it's wait. What was it? It was on a blue. Am I stupid? It was on a blue and a green. Yeah, fuck. Man, yeah, all they have is yellow. I swear to God they do this on purpose. Ugh. Yeah, you don't have enough FP to spam the skills. Yeah, I don't run balancers on him. Yeah, that's the thing, is that Raiders can do that really good. Like, this is sick, but yeah, no FP is a little sad. I mean, I could technically just rock like the mind relic there. And technically what he does have a mind, an int 1, but that's gonna fuck up his damage in a bad way. This could be fun. Because that's what, 5 mind. That's actually very good. Do you think they're gonna release a full white vessel when they stop updating the game? I would bet my life that they don't. Yeah, I agree that if you're playing Raider, you sort of want to play to his strengths. So I think what we were cooking originally is gonna be the play. Just easy as that. You get the taking damage, improves attack power, poison when knocked back, and physical attack up, successive damage, and partial done. Yeah, I think it's that easy. Yeah. I think this is gonna be stronger. Okay. Because Duchess has this in the last slot, I will put that in the last slot. We gotta have it be aesthetic, Chen, you know? As simple as possible and as aesthetic as possible. That's important. It's very important. Okay. Revenant. I don't think Revenant changes, thankfully. Like, I'm not going to recommend someone go Holy Scythe Revenant on their first build, but it is an option now. Yeah. This one we already know. It's going to be debug. Where's the allies? There it is. And then, ooh, we went Everjill for this one. But, we're phasing out Everjill, so actually, instead of Everjill, we can run, well, we could run an FP relic. The strength, improved strength. No. I won't recommend strength Revenant. I'm just not doing it. I'm not strong enough. I'm a coward. Let's look at the Revenant specific ones, because I mean they're all very good. Well, I say that they're not all very good. They're definitely not created equal. Yeah, this might just be it. The brush. Get some nice bonuses for the family. Expend own HP. I hate this one. I don't recommend it to anybody. I know a lot of people love it, but I think it's fucking terrible. So I will not recommend Old Portrait. As nice as the defeating enemies fills more of the art gauges and the Ghost Flame, it's just not good. Ghost Flame Explosion is tempting. It really is good. But I think the power up when fighting alongside family is more beneficial. Especially if you're holding your ult for reses, which you often do. You're always getting that bonus. At least in the normal mode when your friends are still alive and they don't die in one hit. So... yeah, I think this is definitely more beneficial. So, in that case, we'll switch the order of these two. There we go. So, FP, which she desperately needs. Power up alongside family. And Giga buff when she... that's the only thing that gives her the Giga buff. Yeah, no, she needs that. Cool, done. Yeah, Revenant's easy. Don't think it heals even when you res people? Yeah, that's the thing, is that maybe if it res them to full HP, it would make more sense, but yeah, it doesn't even do that. It just hurts you. And some people just like heal up after, like they don't know. They don't play around it. So recommending it in like a general setting is just, it's just a terrible one. Yeah, it's a shame because it's a cool idea, you know, sacrificing your health for others, but it just, in this case, it just don't work out. Ah, man, another Everjill one, but we can replace it with what we were going for before. So we were doing this and the bone. Is the magic one on this one? I don't think it is. Maybe triple greens, because I think it was green, right? Let me just go fucking look. Yep. There we go. Triple green. Done. Easy. I wanted to do this anyways, so... yeah, that is really nice, that one. And then... more magic damage. There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah, she's very straightforward. Executor! No, we're talking. No, we don't even have to look at anything. I see the colors. I see the vision. It's over. Executor is like finally like a broken character again. Like he got the buff he needed to be relevant, I think. Like even I want to play him now too because of this. Like this is crazy. They better not nerf this shit because it really is an executor buff and or executor or whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's an executor. That's crazy. What was the buff? You're looking at it. You're looking at it. Beyond the relics are the buff. It's an indirect buff. Yeah. Because he can use this color combination. He's one of the only characters in the game that has this color combination, the red, blue, green of all the most broken relics in the game. So he gets and exactly what he wants too, right? So even if you were to go like stay in your like parry form, you still get the melee attack power bonuses. You know, it's still like one of the only things that buff it up. Besides like, you know, physical damage up. Did you, Raph, beat Everdark Balancer's first try with randos? I did not. That's very impressive. She's insane gamer. Can you test his damage with or without relics? You could, but trust me, it's good. Yeah. Any tips for new streamers just doing it for fun? Just have fun with it, man. Just have fun with it. If you're just doing it for fun, there's not really any tips I can give you. Talk to yourself a lot. You know, obviously, you want some people, just, yeah. Get used to talking to yourself. Get used to, verbalizing your thoughts. Instead of just being quiet and thinking to yourself. Stop doing that shit. I used to be like that. I had to literally change myself to stream. And, I did. I used to never talk out loud or verbalize thoughts. It took a long time, but yeah, you gotta give them content. No one's gonna watch just some dude like being like super quiet, like sitting in his room, like playing a game good. Like nobody watches that. Maybe the best player in the world, like, gets away with that, but aside from that, no, you gotta speak. So that's my number one tip for you, even if you just being like, you know, just for fun. If you're doing it just for fun, then yeah, that's a good way to engage your audience and just have a better stream in general. Is it optimal to have one Evergel relic? I don't think Evergel relics are optimal at all anymore, like at all. Do you ever walk around the house and talk out loud to yourself now? I talk to my cat, which I would probably do normally, admittedly. I actually don't talk to myself like a crazy person when I'm not streaming. Which you think it would carry over. But no, I actually don't. It's fun to think that I do, but no, I don't. We need the book. Yeah. So let me really think about Scholar, chat, because Scholar is yet again another character who can do this bullshit. Okay. Scholar can literally do the exact same build as Executor, but do I want to get rid of I'm trading away all his team utility, which is the whole point of his character. I'm trading away well, that one's okay, but more than that, I'm getting rid of what, 20% damage boost for your entire team on a 10-second cooldown for 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm getting rid of all of his utility, all of his item usage. No, I can't. I don't think I can recommend that one. Maybe like a weird combo. Maybe like a weird combo. What's the best build? I mean, we're looking. We're figuring that out. Selfish Scholar might as well run Executor at that point. Exactly. That's sort of my thought process, right? Now, Scholar does have more Arcane. So he does more bleed, and he's very good with, like, certain weapons. So, I mean, you could do this, but yeah, it makes a lot less sense to do so for sure. So maybe I don't recommend this because this just is so good. Improve pot relics? No, not guaranteed. No. Certainly not enough. I think there might be one. Now, instead of this one, I would be inclined to maybe fit one. But affinity damage negation makes him tankier. Defeating enemies lets you do his ult more, which is amazing. And obviously free damage on his ult. Just test on the dummy? What do you mean test on the dummy? I already know everything. Like, we have the stats. I've tested all these. It's just thinking. You just got to use your brain. It's not... There's no more like, all right, let's see how much this does. I know what that does. At this point, it is just putting it all together. You gotta set it on the table and just look at it. And I really think this is the way to go. For Scholar, Chen, I think this is the way to go. Now the question is, where do we put the health one? Do we put it in the front because it's the most important? What order do we put these in? Wait, let's look at the other healing ones, the other Maris. Did I have Maris on anyone? Nope. He's the only one with Maris, son of a bitch. I think I want to put Maris first. And then the 2 Scholar items at the end. But then it's asymmetrical. This is important. This is the real important part, chat. The theory crafting was nonsense. You got it at the front? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't look as good, does it? I don't think this looks as good. But it also... No, yeah, I'm like... Son of a bitch, it looked better with... Oh, no, not that one. No. That's my inner thoughts. Fuck support. Fuck helping your team. Equip the damage. Help yourself. No! Okay, yeah, that looks good. Alphabetically, that's... Bruh. Yeah, this looks good. What would you use for solo Scholar? Oh, the damage one, without a doubt. But this is not, these aren't solo builds. These are like recommended for trios, which I will say. Basically just normal gameplay. What most people are gonna use. Okay, so that one. Okay, wait. With Undertaker now, we got some problems. I don't think she can do it. No, but she has the yeah, she has the, she can do this shit. Red and blue, baby. I guess I could do it up there too. It's tempting. I mean, Undertaker does some good damage with her stuff. We would definitely need oh wait, this, oh yeah, it's only green. Oh shit, that sort of sucks. So if we did this, we couldn't get the HP restoration, but that's okay. I mean, you could just go ape shit. I could just go more health if I wanted to. Double balancers or her personal relic, yeah. That's the thing, is I'm not sure for Undertaker. Undertaker has a lot of unique options. Like, this is really good. Because you get the partial, so you can just become invincible. I think she needs successive. Especially because it gives her the, what, 20% damage bonus on her ult. Which she can also activate when other people activate their ult. So it's got like so much uptime, it's insane. So I think she needs the green no matter what. Like, in a vacuum, she needs this relic. So fuck these. We could just do boom. We could just throw on that red one if we wanted. Let's cook with what we got here. Yeah, because that's just a reversed. Those are only green ones and the triple green. And the triple green, but yeah, no, I'm thinking we're not doing that. Well, actually, maybe. Actually, hold up. Okay. If we wanted to run the other one, defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge. No, that's way more beneficial. That's way more beneficial. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't think it's very good. Too inconsistent. Yeah, what I was gonna say is we could run that green one, this one instead. But because the contact with allies is like, it's so like niche, and it does heal them up a little bit, but it's like, oh, come on, you know. It's just like fluff. It's like nonsense. It's not very good. I wish I was like a big AoE on like when you landed on the boss that would heal them around. That would be so much better. But you actually have to physically run into them, which is like next to impossible. You shoot out like a fucking missile in the sky. The chances of you colliding with an ally are very, very low. Caligo in middle? I mean, I could, but I don't think we need Caligo. Improve physical damage negation. On top of the damage negation would be good, but I want more damage. She wants more fucking damage. Like, well, there's one that increases her I mean, yeah, we could just run that one, right? Though. God, yeah, no, that one's insane. Frost proc is more damage. Yeah, but you get rid of your starting armament very quickly with her. Or at least you should. So it's not more damage. This will give you more damage forever. Because this is what, taking attacks is one of her best passive bonuses ever. That's what, 15% more damage when you take damage, which her whole point is using her ability and tanking damage, especially with partial HP. So that's going to be way better than any frost proc in terms of damage. Okay. Yeah, this blue one. So if we were so inclined, we could do this. Reduce vigor and faith, but it adds a little bit of vigor, which is nice, and gives us even more dexterity. This one is cool, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think she needs this one. This is more for like if we were gonna go damage scholar. You know, scholar's got one that's really, really good. This one here that I'm super tempted to get rid of the red one and do, which maybe we could. And Priscilla, thank you for the 118 freaking months. Happy Friday. How are you? Do we have double yellow? No, we only have yellow. What about the all allies item ones? What is that under? Team members? Yep. Items confer effect. We have it only on a red and a blue. Obviously the red is really good, but that one's better. Honestly, the health is better than an extra pouch. The health is way better than an extra pouch. So it's sort of not relevant. Unless we really want to, no. We have to run this one. Like this yellow is too good. This one can be replaced, but it is very good. I don't think I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can fit it on, unfortunately. As much as I would like to, we would lose out on too much with the relics. Because yeah, no, the yellow, we couldn't do items confirm. And that's the big one. Is literally with yellow, we can't do items confirm. And if we don't have 2 yellows, then we can't use this one, which is a must-have. Because, if not just because of the boosting 20% of your damage of your friends, like, it's too powerful. That effect in itself is worth running a Scholar. In fact, that might be better than the survivability, is increasing that damage up. And he doesn't have that on any other guaranteed relic in the game. So, yeah. No, he's got to run. He's got to run this. Well, we tried. Thought was had. Back to Undertaker. Back to Undertaker. I really like this. This is big damage, but this is also big damage. And I think I like this better. At least for the normal mode, because this basically lets her just tank through everything. You know, the taking attacks improve attack power just meshes so well with what she does. Plus the physical attack up, even more damage. And then yeah, this Undertaker one, the allies is whatever. Again, the partial HP is what I'm using it for. But I gotta say, I am tempted to get rid of that and go for the poise route, the poise and +2 vigor route. But I think defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge is very, very good on every character. So, especially in a group of Undertakers who can just like spam the ults together, boom, 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 everything dies. You get it back quicker, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. However. Green and blue. Right, we could run Will of the Balancers instead. We could run Will of the Balancers instead of the other one, which is huge. And then we could still have partial HP restoration. No, we would get Rally. We would replace it with the middle one. The question is it worth it on her? She gets a lot of really good skill stuff, chat. I actually think that it might be worth it on her to get rid of Rally. Or not get rid of Rally, but switch off of it. Because then this gives her the option to not just like not use her ability. Because she can still use it, get in there and get proc like successive and take damage and stuff, especially the partial post damage. But this lets her stay at range too. If you want to use like spam like Solaria's tree, one of her better weapons. America's hammer is going to do so much damage with improved skill attack power too. Lower damage overall, but better skill damage. Exactly. Slightly better skill damage though. That's sort of the problem. This is such a tight thing. You know, like they're both so fucking good. Like this is actually like sort of a struggle. In fact, these are going to be so close. I think this is something we have to test. I think this is something we have to test. I'll change this one. America's hammer skill isn't even that good. Charge attacks are better. Yeah, that was a poor example, but you understand what I mean. But you're right. Yeah, most of the time, the best thing you get will be America's hammer. And in that instance, you probably won't care about skill attack power, which makes another point for this one, because you'll always get that taking attacks improves attack power, and the physical attack up will help. So let's start off with the melee attack power, skill attack power one. Okay. We'll spawn her 2 best items in. Nightrein's on sale. Wait, really? I want to get it, but I don't want to be the person that ruins the runs. I mean, everybody's new, man. Dragon Hall. There's different modes for new players, right? So like the normal game mode, all these, when you're starting off, you're match made with brand new players. Like your first few hours of the game, you're not going to find like pros that you're going to drag down. You guys are going to be learning together, and that's half the fun. You know? So if that's your main worry, then don't worry about it, because you're going to be just fine. You should go for it. You should learn the game and have fun. But yeah, there's a mode specifically for more advanced players. There's like the hard mode versions of the bosses, and then there's Deep of Night mode, which is like technically the hard mode. That's where, you know, if you're worried about dragging your team down, then don't go into that mode until you feel like you're ready, right? Until you feel like you're ready. That's the one you should be hesitant for, you know? And even then you should dive right in, just learn. So yeah, just get it, play the game. It's great, man. You can't have that mental barrier on any game ever, you know, because everyone is new at some point. But especially not on this game, because again, it matches you up with new players right at the start, and you know, that basically all of those are quite easy in comparison to the hard mode, so you'll be totally fine. People will probably help you learn like through it. So get the game. It's amazing, man. It's so good. Hope that helps. Charge attack builds on Undertaker are huge. I know personally. I love them. I gotta test it out. So yeah, America's Hammer, #1. That's the thing you see most on her. Just because you know, she's more likely to get fucking hammers. Tempted to try Envoy's Horn too, but this... yeah. And then, what else were we gonna do? Oh, Solaria's. Yeah, Solaria's drops, like, surprisingly often and super good on her. All right. So we're going to test 3 weapons and 3 different moves, okay? All weapon arts will do. All right. We're going to test it on these dummies. And we'll do melee. We'll do melee. Okay. Solaria's 8. Was that 69? 869. 869. Right. Solaria's 869. Because we're going to do each. And now America's. Yeah, we'll do the weapon arm. 735. 735, and then dude 272. All right, and it'll do the exact same thing with the other build. In the same order. Make it easy. All right, Solaria's melee. 737. So that is way less damage. Of course, not having Will of the Balancers. And we're gonna do Gold Breaker. 627. So yeah, that's also a lot less. And 2, 2, 5, a lot less. Okay, damn. The stronger they get, the more that really shows a big difference. Proc the buffs, then test the damage? No, that's the thing, is we don't want to proc the buffs. Because it's going to be flat for each. You know, we're both using it, so that doesn't matter. In fact, I could have unequipped it for that test, but... that's crazy. I gotta say, chat, if you're using skill attacks at all, man, that's nuts. She wrecks the early game with double balancers. Yeah, I know. But with double balancers, I'm not going to be able to put on the successive, and successive is so good. Like, legitimately, I think successive is better. I don't know. It's hard, chat. Because, yeah, we could get ludicrous skill damage and say fuck successive, but it's not worth it. It's actually not even worth it because her ult is going to give her that 20% damage like all the time. Plus successive. So, yeah, no, it would be worth only running one. But, yeah, it might be worth running one. It might be worth running one. I think that's where we're getting to. I stomp on Spike Cestus. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, this is sad because we're losing out on the physical. But sometimes I guess we don't use physical. And taking attacks improves attack power. Only works when we're taking damage, and we're not taking damage all the time. Which we could, though. We could, but we're not. And I think it's more consistent. I think this might be a little more consistent. Is to have 5% all the time. And 20% skill all the time. Than to have that some of the time. Yeah, I think I've just discovered that's it. I think I've just sort of decided for myself that I think Will of the Balancers here is going to be better. Standing in the water procs. Yep. I know that. That's crazy. Now here's the big question now, Chen. We need green, red, or blue. Green, red. We got the green. But then if we can't, we need the... If we use this one, which would be cool and all, because we could do the nullify attacks version. Then we're missing our post recovery. There's no yellow post recovery, and we really want partial HP recovery or restoration. Yeah, if we don't have partial, then it's gonna be rough. Because again, this is only on a blue and a green. So green. Nah, that's the only way to do it is this. And yeah, Chad, I think that one is gonna be better. This is gonna give it a little bit of health, a little bit more HP too, a little bit more poise. Melee attack, skill attack. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely better. I'm gonna miss this relic a lot. And I'm gonna miss the other blue relic a lot. Because defeating more enemies fills the arc gauge and... But this is better. This is just better. Will of the Balancers is just OP as fuck, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Done. Except not. Except I'm still in my head about the Guardian, man. I'm still like, what if we give Guardian damage? We have the option now. God, unfortunately, he doesn't get a lot of nice colors for what we want. We would want the double skill up. Can he even get the double skill up? He could get it here. It would have to be here. So I'd have to go Will of the Balancers blue, Will of the Balancers red, and then 1 yellow. And I don't think Guardian has any good yellows. No, he doesn't. It's so fucking sad. Yeah, stamina recovery upon attacks. But then I'm losing out on the heal on alt. I'm losing out on the blocking. Like, nah, dude. Absolutely fucking not. Hit up Yui for his input. I don't need his input on this one. I know these are good. I was curious on his input for the executor one, but now I know that this is best in slot. I don't even need to. I don't need any validation at all. I'm certain. Now for the Guardian, yeah, maybe. But he also doesn't play Guardian that much. I talked to a lot of Guardian mains, and they say that partial HP restoration is like a must. No Gladius Relic. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's no Gladius, no you know, fucking a Knight of the Champion on him. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard to build Bird because you can build him so many different ways. I really like partial on Bird, and it sounds like a lot of Guardians do too. But if we were not to run that, we could get so much more. You know? Like, if we were to say, fuck this relic, fuck that relic, we could really do a lot of cool stuff. I just don't know if it's worth it. Like, I think this is really good because it helps his biggest weakness, which is chip damage. So the HP recover is really nice. Successful guarding fills more of the art gauge is amazing because he can res people quicker by just blocking. If he's the only one left, he'll get his ult quicker and then he can res everybody, which is what he's good at. Like, that really is his job. So I think he needs that. I think we looked and that isn't on anything else. It's on a 1 red and it's redundant if we use it. That's right. So, and that comes with the HP recovery from guard, which is arguably better than the endurance, although the endurance is also incredibly useful on him. But the shockwave we already have on this. So I don't know. Blue and red we don't have, right? It's only on that. If we were to go Will of the Balancers route and just go like full stupid. Yeah, no. We could rock 1 though. We could totally fit 1. It would just, we would have to get rid of like the healing. And the healing is so useful, man. Healing your friends is so fucking good. The shockwaves are so good. We were going to get the shockwaves no matter what. Either we're going to rock this one or we're going to rock that one. This one gives vigor though. And it has 2 on 1, which gives us more room to put things we want on. So I'm like, I think this is best in slot. Oh, man. I think this might just be it, chat, as much as I want to say like successive on him and go will of the balancers and let's get fucking crazy. Fuck this support stuff. He is a tank. He is the bird. The whole point of bird is keeping your team alive so they can do damage, not so you can, you know, solo the boss. So I think we need to play into that strength of burbs and probably just keep this. What's the weirdest or niche build you've theory crafted today? We honestly, that the problem is none of these are weird or niche because I'm recommending them to everyone. You know, I don't recommend weird or niche builds to everybody. So today we have not done that. None, I would say. Defeats the purpose of this video I'm gonna put out. And yeah, the whole point is making a video for everybody. I'm gonna try to upload it. I'm gonna edit it like immediately after the stream and upload it as soon as possible. I'm gonna schedule it for tomorrow morning if you're curious on it. I really love that. I think we need to keep that. I really love that. This is the thing is, chat, do we justify? No, not even that. What else could we run? What else could we run in this slot? Okay, improve strength and dex, so way more damage instead of partial HP restoration or partial HP. Do you have any guides available to check out outside of the one you're currently making? I do, but they're all outdated, so so don't look at them. Wait for this one. These three are really good base for bird to have. You think partial is that important on bird? I guess sometimes when he's blocking, he can get hit by ground stuff. And then he can like poke, shield poke to get that health back. That fills with art gauge. Yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. That'll also help him. Partial lets you recover chip damage via poke. Yeah, that's true. That's fucking true. All right. I think we can poke back to get back chip damage. Okay, that's a must. That's a must. I think it's that easy then, but there is one more decision then. If this is a must, we know that these two are must now. Like we need the guarding fills the art gauge. We need this one. One more decision, one final decision. And then we're actually done. Which 2 hours is not bad. Do I value vigor and poise more than I value defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge? I like defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge, but I feel like, I don't know. Let's think in every boss scenario. There's not a whole lot of ads that help you get your alt up. I mean, okay, let's say you alt right before a boss or something, and then you kill the ads before the boss fight. You get a little bit from that. But in the middle of a Night Lord, when it matters most, the +2 vigor and poise are going to help out more. Art gauges matter in bosses where when your ult is most useful. Exactly. Guardian already has the most vigor and poise in the game. +2 isn't going to make a huge difference in your opinion. I mean, it will. It doesn't scale. Like it's not like you know, he's invincible, so vigor's not going to help him. Like that's a terrible way to think. It's going to help him do his job better because his job is survive. But yes, +2 vigor is actually only 40 HP. But is 40 HP and some poise more valuable than getting your art gauge up occasionally sometimes? That's the decision. That's the decision we're making. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, I don't know. This is hard. Defeating enemies would help on the balancers. That's a good point. Greg Lord, this adds phase 1. Balancers, Everdark balancers, and normal balancers in general. You're right. Two bosses where it would be helpful. And the 2 of the new bosses too. Are there any other bosses with ads? Oh, Augur. Augur. Normal Augur. He's got tentacle ads. Everdark Libra. Everdark Libra. Yep. Shit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. I think in those edge cases, this is better, and this is gonna be better throughout the run too than just 40 HP, I think. And 2 poise. It really I think because, yeah, you're right, he does have the health. He doesn't need more vigor. It would be helpful, but he could always use more art gauge if you don't have his ult up. That's gonna be huge. Yeah. Okay, we're done. That's it. That's perfect. Yep. I thought about it and I'm like, you're totally right. Sentient pest things that spawn when you get poisoned. That's a really good question, actually. I have no fucking idea, but I mean, it wouldn't be enough to matter, but I'm curious if that counts as like an enemy towards the art gauge fill. Someone should like go try that. Yeah, those little fuckers that get on your poison teammates that you have to hit off of them. Yeah, I wonder. It's a very good question. Yeah, we're done. This is it. Holy shit, record time, chat. Record Theorycraft time. Nice job, team. Nice job, you guys. Why is oh, okay, here we go. It's better. Okay, chat. Let me go over the final builds before I depart and start making this guide tonight. And honestly, we got it done so quickly that I'll probably be back for maybe some gameplay stream later. Don't get too excited though. I might be too tired. I might not get it all done in time. It is gonna take a while to edit and make the thumbnail and stuff. It'll probably be around 3 more hours, and yeah, at that point I might just be like, eh, fuck it, I'll stream tomorrow. But we'll see. Anyways, chat. Here are the final best guaranteed relics that, in my opinion, in Elden Ring Nightreign as of patch 1.03. This is for Wilder. This is for Guardian. This is for Ironheim. This is for Duchess. This is for Caster Duchess. Honestly, I don't know if... Yeah, I'd... because she can play as both. She can play as both. I should keep that in. As much as I'm like, this is just OP as fuck. Yeah, we should keep Caster Duchess in. This is for Raider. This is for Revenant. This is for Recluse. This is for Executor. This is for Scholar. And this is for Undertaker. And that's final. That's pretty much locked in. Obviously I'm going to go into more detail on the guide I'm about to create in like 2 seconds here. But I'm not gonna do it on stream. Honestly, it would be easier to do it on stream. I bet you it would be. I don't know if I should even try. But I'm not gonna. Do it? Yeah, maybe. I bet you I could do it in one fucking go if I did it on stream. Give it an attempt? Okay, yeah. It seems like a smart thing to do. We'll give it one attempt, chat. We'll give it one attempt. Turn off alerts so you guys can't fuck it up. If you do it, someone will record and upload it before you. Good. I can fucking copyright them and ban them. I've seen this song and dance before. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't care. I see people do this shit all the time. That they're gonna get 5 viewers. I'm gonna get notified immediately, and then their channel's gonna be taken down forever. So, like even on TikTok, I've had channels get taken down. Which I'm surprised because I feel like they wouldn't give a shit about copyright or anything. But yeah, sure enough, they do. Now, one last thing, chat, before we full send is I recommend one build for every character except Duchess. Doesn't that feel a little wrong? But I mean, that's how it is, right? Duchess is like a hybrid. She can do both. Ugh. She's Duchess. You're right. You're right. That's fine. Yeah. I think you're right. I think she's unique in that way. Yeah. Just do melee for now, then you can do a follow-up Deep of Night video for relic setups. That's sort of what I was getting at, because I do just want to recommend just one. She has two very viable options, so it makes sense. There's a special case for her. Yeah. I think that's smart. I think that's smart. Okay. I just got to get used to going through them. And talking. All right, give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna be right back, and then we're gonna full send this guide. I'm gonna make an attempt because it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up. I know I'm gonna fuck it up, but I will try. I'm telling you, it's so hard for me to record off stream that maybe it's gonna be natural. Maybe it's just gonna be natural now on stream, but I think it's still gonna fuck me up knowing that I'm making the guide. It's so annoying, dude. I have to cut every 2 seconds. Anyways, yeah, give me 1 second. Oh yeah. All right, let me lock in. Let me lock in the YouTube mode. I've never done this on stream. I think maybe one time, but it is just, it's difficult for me no matter what. I hate fucking YouTube stuff. That's why I never do it. But I'm the only person that can do this, so I need to fucking do it. I have a duty, a God-given duty to spread my nerdy wisdom to the masses, so we're gonna do it no matter what. Okay, gotta slip into your YouTube persona. Oh yeah. Hey guys, it's Oroboro here. Be sure to like and smash that like button. Yeah, okay. No, I just gotta be myself and just gotta fucking do it. I love your YouTube stuff. Thanks. Yeah, all right, all right. Let's give her a go. Let's give her a go. Hey guys, Oro here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best relics in Elden Ring Nightreign. This is based on the newest patch for the DLC, the Great Hollow. It's not called the Great Hollow, is it? No, it's not. God damn it. The Great Hollow. What is the Great Hollow? What is the Great Hollow? What is that? It's called the Forsaken. It's Forsaken. It's not great. The Great Hollow is in Dark Souls 1. This should be in it? No, no, no. Doing great. Nailed it. Yep. All right, try again. Take two. Take two. Hey guys, Oro here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best relics for Elden Ring Nightreign. This includes the brand new DLC that just released, so let's dive right in. First off, we got Wilder, and for Wilder, we're going to run the Wilder's Earring. This is no doubt best in slot, because it has +1 additional character skill use, which is his grappling hook. Main reason is it allows you to, number one, traverse the map extremely quickly. You get a lot more mobility, but also you can instantly res 1 pip teammates from range with this by doing it twice in a row. It's incredibly powerful as just a res tool because it does so much res damage to just get your team up and back in the action from anywhere. Really, really good for that. So it's got multi-use. Art activation spreads fire in the area is really good too because it adds a lot of damage on your ult. Especially if the enemy just sits in the fire, which often they do because they're stunned from your bunk. This is also good because it makes your uncharged bunk have that much more damage because even the fully charged and the uncharged leaves the fire no matter what. You get the fire from both. So it makes the uncharged more appealing for damage. Oh man, that was nonsense. Chat, we gotta. I fucked it up. See, like right there, I lost the memo. I was so close, and then I my words, man. I gotta speak better. And like, see, if I did it off stream, I could like cut that. Have a script. Usually I have a script, but I'm winging this one. But yeah, you see, like, this is gonna take me like an hour off stream, and I'm still having the same problems even when I'm streaming. So I'm just gonna do it off stream, chat. I don't want to bore you guys with this. I don't want to torture you guys with this, because even if I torture you guys with this, I guess I don't have to edit it if I do it like this. I just cut it quick, but yeah, I'd rather come back and actually like play the game. Boo! Yeah, tough shit. I'm gonna go do it and then I'll be back. Twitch millionaire can't afford an editor. I know, it's terrible. Twitch millionaire, my ass. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking just do it. Get it out of the way. Go edit my fucking thumbnail and get it done. Yep. All my editors do. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. I can't do that. I'm not gifted. I haven't practiced enough with like doing it in one take, like unedited. I envy those people a lot. Like you, my friend Scott is amazing at that. Like, I just can't do it. Like you just saw, I fuck it up every time. Like somehow I scatter my words and the idea is there, but I fuck it up. I want it to be more concise. So yeah, maybe I'll make a script. But I'm gonna just try to lock in. I'm gonna try to lock in and get it done the best way I can. But yes, we'll be back maybe tomorrow, maybe later. Well, definitely tomorrow, maybe later. I think that's what we're saying. So you guys, thanks so much for watching this fun little Theorycraft stream. I did warn you guys it's going to be a very short one because we're just going to Theorycraft the builds and be done. But we made a lot of progress. I made a lot of eureka moments. These are definitely the best builds, I'm certain. I'm very happy with this, and the video is going to be awesome. So be sure to look out for it tomorrow. No matter what, tomorrow morning it'll be up. So yeah, have a good night, guys, and see you when I see you. Take care. Bye.